getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Finstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. We are on our way to 30,000, 29,167 subs, and count 30,000 in the season this year. So help us out by sharing the channel, letting your friends and family members know about it as well. Breaking news, a lot of news that's been going down, but we got to talk about the Miami Dolphins dealing with some huge issues right now that a lot of people are trying to brush under the rug and make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. You kidding me? We're going to get into that and more right here on the show today. Shout out to King Lowski, already repping the Jets right now. Talk about Jets, Jets, baby. Ain't nobody worrying about them Jets, man. Listen, until y'all actually make a playoff, nobody want to hear from the Jets fans, okay? Y'all are wishful thinkers, all right? The Dolphins already are a playoff team, and we're hoping to advance on that and win the Super Bowl this year. But in order to win the Super Bowl, we got to get past some of these hurdles that the team is dealing with right now. We're about to discuss that and more. But before we do, special shout out to the Mod Squad. I see y'all in here and all the members of the channel. Shout out to Xavier McCutcheon, Jose Cruz, Cap for Life, JD the Great, California, Andres Negron, man, Ricardo even in the house. What's up, homie? I see y'all up in here, man. Louis Too Lit in the building. Ronnie, I love you, man. Curtis Williams, DD, Scholar, and Omnaron at the top, man. Shout out to all the members and all the subscribers to the channel. I see you, Morales family. Salute to you, all right? Sean Tunsil in the building, the homie, word of mouth, Zach Turk. I see y'all checking in. But do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, punch that like button. Punch that like button. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. Let's go ahead and dive in. I ain't going to waste no time. Let's get into it. First and foremost, defensive end. Linebacker. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We run a 3-4, so it's technically the outside linebacker in our system. But we got some major issues, man. We got some major issues. And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Y'all know how I am. Shout out to you, Truly Thankful. Y'all know how I am. What up, Mac? What up, Pete? I see y'all coming in. Louis Too Lit just dropped the donation. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you what it means and tell you what we're facing, okay? Louis Too Lit just dropped the donation. Hey, listen, if you're going to drop a donation, I appreciate it, but hit me up on the Cash App so it can go to the training camp fund. That way I ain't got to come out of pocket too much because training camp going to be a little expensive this week for a rental car for 2 weeks. Just keeping it a buck with y'all, all right? So if you want to send it, instead of YouTube taking almost half of it, send it to the Cash App. I could actually put it to good use. So anybody who want to donate to the training camp fund, knowing that every day I will do a post training camp stream dedicated to exactly what happened in camp, what we saw and everything, you'll get that live coverage. If you want to donate to that cause, make sure you hit me up in the Cash App, link in the description of the video, $tdphinstalk. All right. And if anybody, and we'll make sure we give you your shout out too. All right. Unc, I guarantee you Tuna ain't getting a contract. Man, y'all gonna down that hill. Y'all gonna down that hill talk about Tua ain't getting a contract. He getting a contract, bro. I don't know why I keep telling y'all. Now, do I think he should? No, not yet. Give him an opportunity still to prove himself, but he gonna get that contract. Y'all gonna down that hill. He getting it. All right. You'll see. It's coming soon. I think this week, probably, but this ain't what this about. We're gonna do a stream on that later because we gotta talk about it. Y'all see what Jordan Love doing. We're gonna talk about that in another stream, all right? But we gotta hit this outside linebacker defensive end situation right now. And I'm gonna tell y'all what it is and be 100 with y'all. I know that everybody want to make y'all feel good about everything the Dolphins do. I know everybody want to turn, poop into roses. I know everybody want to give you, what you want to hear to give you hope. And I get it. It's a positive thing. It's a positive aura, positive environment. It's what you want to know that your team is going to still be able to endure. Unfortunately, this ain't the channel for that. This is the channel that's going to tell you exactly what it means. Okay? What it means to the team. And this channel ain't missing 5 years on what it's meant. This channel has been 100 straight up telling you the implications of everything that happened with this team. And I'm going to tell y'all now, we in trouble. We in trouble. When Chop Robinson retired, and don't get me wrong, Chop Robinson wasn't the end all be. I felt like we had issues at that position anyway, because Chop Robinson, he may got a little bit left in the tank, but, let's be honest here, man. We keep relying on a lot of washed up play, not washed. Let me behave. We've been relying on players that, man, they ain't their prime version. They're not their prime version. And I think a lot of Dolphin fans get caught up. Not Robinson. Yeah, my bad. I don't know. Listen, y'all know what I meant. All right. Shaq Barrett. Okay. Not Robinson. My bad. Okay. Obviously, y'all know what I meant. Because I need to talk about Chop Robinson. But listen, we get all caught up on what somebody was and how impactful they were. And then when they become a Dolphin, we think we got the same player. We think we got the same player. Like, let's be real with ourselves. It was already going to be an issue if Shaq was playing. But at least you felt good about a veteran that knows what he's doing, blah, 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 to a degree, right? Here's what people ain't telling you. You seeing all these Jalen Phillips workout film and all that stuff. Listen, they done put that man on active PUP, okay? Let me tell y'all something. If Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb don't come off that PUP by August I'll give it the 8th, somewhere around that. If they don't come off that PUP by August the 8th, I'm going to tell you now, we in trouble. If Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips don't come off by August 8th, we got issues. Because every day after, because let me tell you, this is what nobody talk about. When you coming back from injury, the day you're cleared to practice, you need about 4 weeks to get where you need to be ready for the game. The day that you're cleared for full practice, you need about 4 weeks to get where you need to be impactful and ready to play. And August 8th is the deadline. On that day, every day they don't come back after that is every day in the season you ain't going to have them. And the longer they go through training camp not coming back from it, there's a chance they're going to be put on the PUP anyway. And then they won't be allowed to come back until, week 4 or something like that? This is a real issue. But you know what? Let's be honest. This ain't a surprise. I've been telling y'all this. oh, he'll be ready by the beginning of the season. Okay, we'll see. I already told y'all, if any one of those guys is ready by the beginning of the season, it simply means they are rushing back. Hey, my recovery going quicker than yeah, it's going quicker because you can move. No, you know what the real time frame for the actual healing of this stuff takes. And I'm going to tell you, these injuries can be 10, 11, 12, 13 months, the ones that these guys got. And people are under this expectation, man, hey, man, I think they could be ready week 1. If they are, they're rushing back, and I don't think the Dolphins are going to do that. Now, they may be willing to do it with Chubb, but Chubb is further out anyway. Chubb's timeline is a little further out anyway. His happened later in the season, so that's a problem in itself. But Chubb, I don't think, is in the long-term future of the Miami Dolphins at this point. So maybe they rush him back, but rushing him back still won't be week 1, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Time will be like, wow, I'm shocked. Rushing Chubb back still won't even be week 1. That's why you don't hear much of Chubb. You just hear Jalen Phillips. Ooh, Jalen Phillips looking good. He running sprints and stuff. No. This man might be back as early as week 2, 3, or 4, maybe even 5. This is the reality. And he's a part of the long-term plan. So you don't play with that. You don't rush that. You do what's in his best interest, not what's, I know people are like, you got to do what's in the best interest of the team. Putting him out there early ain't even in the best interest of the team. And I've been told y'all this, but every year we go into this, we say, did we not do this with Byron Jones? Did we not do this with Jalen Ramsey? We already did this mess, man. And I told y'all, the day they cleared to practice fully, a real time frame is 4 weeks after you clear for full practice to really get into motion. Now we've seen players cleared and come back in 2 weeks. But the real time frame is supposed to be about 4 weeks after you clear for full contact, no restriction practice. See, and what's going to happen, they're going to mess your mind up. They're going to get cleared for practice, but it's going to be limited. Remember Needham and all of them, all last year and the year before, clear for practice, but it's on a limited basis, and they on the sideline in 11 on 11s, but then in the rest, they getting reps, but they still hadn't cleared for a long time. All I'm saying to y'all is, there is a high probability Chubb and Phillips ain't going to be available until after a month or 2 of football done already passed. That's all I'm saying. Now, with that being said, what are our options? Everybody talk about Chop Robinson. Everybody talk about Kamara. 2 rookies and Cameron Good, and who's banged up, by the way. Everybody talking about that. Listen, let's be 100. These are rookies. Now, can they come out and ball out and be all pros first year? They're possible, but what are the odds? Let's just be honest here. And then on top of it, it's not just about them coming out balling out. You can't have 2 of them just going 100% of the snaps. They're going to be worn out. They're going to start looking bad regardless. It's putting them at a disadvantage. You got to have a good rotation. The problem with that rotation, everybody around here talking about, oh, we might get Ngakoue and Ogba. Oh, my gosh. You hear the names and it make you happy. But you look at the production over the last 2 years and you're like, no. Like that's all we're so enamored. Ngakoue out there? Oh, yeah, go get Ngakoue. Go look at his production the last 3 years. PFF ain't the gospel, but the man ain't had over a 40 rating or 50 rating in the last 3 years. And there's a reason for that. Ogba, we couldn't wait to get rid of him. Well, people around here trying to sell roses be like, yeah, them some good. Yeah, they could be filler guys, but listen, we're going to have 4 guys. And when you talk about 2 rookies going against all pro left tackles in this league and pro bowlers and great left tackles and right tackles, listen, at the end of the day, we got a major issue. And here's the big part of it. You're going to be at a deficit in that position for potentially the first 4 or 5 games. Who we playing the first 4 or 5 games, y'all? I know we got Jacksonville. That's an issue with their pass rush. Pretty great defense they done built over there. Then you got Buffalo. I ain't even got to say much about that. Josh Allen alone. Hold on. Let me hold on. Miami. I got to go make sure I get the third and fourth game. Let me see who we got in the third and fourth game. Make sure I ain't missing. Okay, Seahawks right after that on the road. Oh, and then the Titans, who we always should beat, but for some reason can't. It's an issue to start the season. It is an issue. I'm going to say something. And I think the Dolphins need to do this. Because when you really look at it, get mad at me all you want, but I'm going to say this. Oh, y'all going to get mad at me for saying this. Oh. No guts, no glory. The reality is our defensive line trash right now. Our defensive line trash right now. Our defensive line, and I ain't saying, I am saying it. Our defensive line ain't it right now. They ain't it. One of the most important units in football in today's NFL. Our D-line ain't it. Calais Campbell ain't playing every snap. Zeeler ain't playing every snap. Who behind them? Whole bunches in the DN position now, or the outside linebacker position, going into this situation with two rookies, and talk about bringing in these, some would call washed, some people like me would call washed veterans. Our D-line ain't it right now. Our D-line it's actually like sad right now. And Anthony Weaver's supposed to come in here and do miracles. You got a weak D-line. You got Fuller, who give up the most touchdowns in the NFL for a corner. You got old man Poyer back there. Here's the thing that gets me. People out here saying, oh, they'll be just fine. But we're complaining about the injuries on the defense at the end of the season last year. Same people out here selling to you will be just fine, complained about the defense at the end of the season last year, of how our injuries hurt us. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is a major issue right now. And let me say this. I'm going to tell you now. You know what Chris Greer need to do? You know what Chris Greer need to do? He need to search high and low. And dang, he can't do it. But this is what he need to do, even though he can't do it. I got to say it anyway. Because you just saved like 6 to 7 million off of Shaq anyway. You just saved money. So you got a little over 20 million, which you need to carry most of it into next year. But you know what you need to do? You need to search high and low on one of these teams for outside linebacker, defensive end that they can't afford, and go big boy shopping right now. You cannot let this year go to waste. You need to go big boy shopping. Yeah, but what about when everybody come back? I don't want to hear it. Chubb need to go to the bench. When everybody come back, it's Phillips, the big boy shopping that we did, whoever that is. Chubb is a backup, and now Chop is a backup with Kamara. So you got depth and you got a future. You got to go big boy shopping. You can't afford to sit out with them 4 games thinking your offense going to carry you all the way. I don't even care. Go big boy shopping, and then you got some of the best depth in the NFL. And on top of that, you know injuries going to happen anyway. Somebody going down at some point, so you need to be prepared for that anyway. Another thing y'all don't think about, What if any of them guys go out in week 1 through 4? Chop, Kamara, if we get Ngakoue or Ogba? This ain't no freaking year to be playing around and pacifying nothing. I don't care if you log jammed. I don't care if you got so many at a position. No, man, this is the year. This is the year. Put some money on that D-line. Go trade for somebody, use a third or second or third round pick and get it done. No excuses. Can't be saving for the future. This year can ruin the whole future anyway. But they can't do it. They won't do it. They're going to get the cheap washed option and say, we'll make do and we'll complain. Ain't nothing our offense could have did. Our defense was lost us that game. I don't want to hear it. Because the reality is, this is your future anyway when you pay your quarterback. This is your future anyway. Holes in certain places on the team. It's your future anyway when you pay the quarterback like that. And you don't have all the years to stretch the money like the 4th year or the 5th year. It's your future. So listen, man, spend the money, get the players in here, because I don't want to hear nothing like we did last year. See this, man, I'm telling you, I don't want to hear nothing like we did last year. I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries or nothing. Go spend the money, Chris Greer. Go spend the money, Chris Greer. Shout out to Titus Will for donating $10 to the Cash App, man. Salute to you. It's going to go a long way to that gas tank, man. Anybody who show love and support donating to the channel, hit the Cash App up, $ tdphinstalk for the training camp fund. Type in training camp when you do it. All right. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Titus. Hit that like button, y'all. We got 470 people watching, almost 500. Let's get it up. All right. Listen, man. But this is the real issue that everybody wants to brush off, and then they'll complain about it when it rears its ugly head in the regular season. Why did Shaq retire in the first place? Why Shaq retired in the first place? He wanted to spend time with his family, man. He wanted to hang up the cleats and said, man, the important thing in my life right now is being with the family. I signed with the Dolphins, but it's time to hang it up. I could see where I could add value to my kids and my family. That's what's the most important. This $6 million or whatever they were paying, it ain't even that serious. You know, let me go ahead and make sure, you know, I stay healthy. He probably banged up too. Like the fight probably wasn't worth it. He wanted to be with his family, his daughter, spend time, make sure he helped with that. Yeah. And let me say this too. I've said that we collectively are a better roster this year. Collectively, we're a better roster this year. We're now the same roster. We're not collectively better. We're the same roster now. We're the same roster now. Not the same, but the equivalence to me is the same now. One player can do that now. Because I told you we did get the roster holistically better. Slightly. Shaq gone. Slightly is gone. We've gotten back to where we were last year. It don't matter if you add Ngakoue. It don't matter if you add Ogba. Same. T. Jones said all because we lost Shaq. Here's the point. We were barely better than we were last year. Barely. You want to know one of the big reasons why I had us barely better? Poyer, Brandon Jones, wasn't that much of a difference to me because Poyer's washed. Fuller, Xavier Howard, some would argue washed up Xavier Howard might actually be better. He may give up catches, but he ain't giving up touchdowns like that. Fuller giving up touchdowns. We got better in the linebacker core. And where I thought we had gotten a whole lot better was the defensive line's depth. Shaq gone, because Shaq can still start, in my opinion. Wasn't like he's going to be an elite guy, but he could start for you until them guys come back. Now that ain't the case. Ogba or Ngakoue ain't no NFL starter in today's NFL, in my opinion. They rotation guys that can come in and help you, but now we might be using one or two of them in a starter role. That's a problem. Calais Campbell, still very productive. Hopefully we don't get the decline of him this year, even though he's declined, but not much. I like his production still, but it still ain't Christian Wilkins. It still ain't Christian Wilkins. You still didn't get better on the O-line. Not 1 ounce. You regressed on the O-line losing Robert Hunt and Connor Williams. You regressed, no matter how you want to slice it. Anthony, Aaron Brewer, whoever you want to say, we got at guard and center. It is a downgrade. So your O-line is a downgrade. Your defensive line is a downgrade now. The quarterback position, you can say, is a wash to me. Safety position, kind of a wash. Where I felt like we collectively got better was linebacker and D-line depth, but the D-line situation is a wash until guys come back. So the only place where I feel like we got better is the linebacking core. I like the unit overall better. That's it. That's it. We need to make a splash. We need to make a splash, spend some money. Shout out to the homie Glenn, dropped another contribution. The $50, man. Salute to you, Glenn. Thanks, brother. It goes a long way. Thanks to everybody donating to the Cash App. I appreciate the love and support, helping your boy out with training camp. Let me see here. Shout out to Malachi. Shout out to Sabrina as well. Zach Turk. Alex Adam. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all love in the Cash App. All right. Again, if you want to show love to the channel via donation, hit your boy up in the Cash App, $ tdphinstalk. It goes a lot further. All right. TD, Khalil Mack, Cameron Jordan. Aren't they under contract right now? Aren't they with a team? I mean, you got to go get somebody who could still ruffle some feathers and make some plays. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say to y'all. You got to get some guys who can make some plays and ruffle some feathers at the end of the day. TD, I got you next week from camp. Yeah, salute to you, bro. However you want to show love is always going to be greatly appreciated, man. Let's see here. Oh, let me put this in. All right, I got it. All right, Khalil Mack, the guy who y'all thought would help Herbert. Listen, man, this is the point. You got to make a real splash and spend some money on somebody who we know has youth on their side and they're an up and coming player or a big time. Listen, man, y'all stop with the passivity, all this. Oh, we just need to see. Here's y'all problem. Y'all are just thinking about Chubb and Phillips. Y'all are thinking about Chubb and Phillips. That's what's in y'all brain. Gosh, I hate when y'all get me in trouble like this. I got to tell y'all my truth. Don't make me right, but I got to tell y'all my truth. Y'all always get me in trouble with this mess, man. Let's not sit here and act like, man, Chubb be up and down. We got like Aaron Darnold coming back from injury. Chubb be up and down too. I mean, we sit here acting like, oh, well, when Michael Parsons come back from injury, man, Bradley Chubb probably is fresh off of an injury. He don't even know what we gonna have with that. I hate telling the truth like this, man, but man, like that's our problem. We sitting here and like, but when they come back, and Phillips still ain't emerged to what we need him to be yet. He's headed that way, and we're hoping he hit it, but fresh off of an injury, that could be a setback in itself. Remember, Austin Jackson took 2 years to get even back to decent. I still feel like Austin Jackson still ain't the rookie he was. I liked Austin Jackson when he first started. I loved Austin Jackson as a rookie those first games before he got hurt. Then it was 2 years then they had to move him. And he's gotten better and better. But I feel like he may have just got back to where he was, and now you want to hopefully see progression. Just trying to keep it a buck, man. Just trying to keep it a buck. That's it. Keep it honest. Just trying to keep it honest. This needs to be our Super Bowl year, y'all. This needs to be our Super Bowl year. I'm tired of losing, man. This needs to be our freaking Super Bowl year. Shout out to Roundtable Sports. We got over 500 people watching right now. Shout out to Roundtable Sports. Got the new merch drop. If you're a huge fan of the Miami Dolphins, go check out the new merch drop, ladies and gentlemen, right on Roundtable Sports. There you got it. There you have it. I just pulled up some of the newest merch. Y'all go check it out. It's pretty dope. We got this election stuff all in the way right now. So who are you voting for this year? This is an opportunity for you to rep who you're voting for this year. We got the Tagovailoa Hill 2024. If y'all want to check those out, those are pretty dope as well. We got the long sleeve for the winter if you want as well. All the merch loaded in the store. So check it out. We got all the teams too. If y'all look at it, every team in the NFL. I saw some Jets fans in here earlier. If you voting for Rodgers Wilson 24, check that out, even though, they ain't going to win this election. The Jets ain't going to win this election. Every team in the NFL, we have the election collection. So I think this is actually pretty dope. When this idea was presented, I just thought it was the dopest thing ever. The election collection. All right. The election collection. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. All right. For the Buffalo Bills fans, you got the Allen Kincaid 2024. All right. If you want to cop the merch, I think the hats are the best. All right. They got those in there as well. They also got the great hats in there as well in the collection. So y'all make sure y'all check those out. Make the Dolphins great again. Make the Bills great again. We got that collection in here as well. You just got to go through the site and check it out. So if you want to cop these, this is how you represent all of that gang violence with Democrats and Republicans. Ain't nobody got time for all that gang affiliation. Rep your team, because at least you could wear this out without somebody hating on you. Well, the opposing fans will still hate, but it ain't going to be political hate. Like people out here doing. So again, every team is represented. Y'all go to Roundtable Sports Shop. So roundtablesports.shop. All right. Every team's collection is represented. Okay. Every team. Here's the campaign collection. All right. The Atlanta, make the Falcons great again. Every team is represented. So y'all go check it out. All right. Show us the Dolphin stuff. I got you. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it. I'll show it. There it is. Ooh, nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's fire. I ain't gonna lie, this hat fire. That's the black, but the white is fire. The white is super fly. You can't tell me that ain't fire. Listen, I may have my issues with Tua, but I will rock that. You can't tell me that ain't fire. You cannot tell me that ain't fire. Oh yeah, I would definitely rock. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to ship me some. Hopefully they come in time for training camp. I'm gonna have to ship me some. Y'all see the hoodies, the sweaters, Shaq Stroud Collins. So yeah, the whole collection's been loaded. Hold on, we got some more too. Let me see. Geno Smith, Metcalf, Richardson. We got the whole collection, every team represented. These are good gifts, y'all. And what we did is we brought the prices way down quite a bit. Usually our hats are over $30. We put them at $24.99. The t-shirts are usually $29. We put them at $23.25. So yeah, go check them out. These are good gifts. You know, somebody that's a fan of a certain team, these are dope gifts to get, especially with the climate today. It kind of softens the climate, all of that hate and stuff. You can rep your team and feel good about it, and nobody will accuse you of repping nothing that's, you know, that's how that works. Nobody accused, but this is definitely a pretty dope idea. So check it out. If you like it, make sure you go cop the merch. Again, I gotta find it through the site, but we got the Make the Dolphins Great Again line too. Make the Chiefs great again, all that stuff, especially the Patriots, because they suck now. Make them great again. So check it out, all right. Again, roundtablesports.shop. And when you go to roundtablesports.shop, it'll take you to this home page. And at the bottom is the Roundtable Sports 2024 campaign collection. All right. If you want to go get merch for our company that we're growing, it's Roundtable Sports. We got all the merch for that as well. Our own brand for the company. All right. And lastly, if you just want general team merch, you just click on your team, like in the AFC East. I'm going to click on this, and you got general team merch. So Miami football for the Dolphins one, I rock that. That Buffalo one's pretty nice. Patriots, Jets. You got the softball sleeve ones. You got sweaters. You got the T-shirts. That AFC East champ shirt trash because it's the Bills. The Dolphins will have one this year. And I love this shirt right here because we got a hat that match it. That's pretty dope. The same color. Y'all got to cop that. Yeah, we got all the AFC East merch. Every division has their merch. All right. So again, go check out the shop. You want gifts, you want some gear to rock. It's all on the site, roundtablesports.shop. All right. A lot of people, Bills fans, already been buying this merch because Dan already introduced it to people. And we get a lot of Bills fans that's been hitting this merch up, especially this collection. They've been getting that Alan Kincaid collection. So Dolphin fans, y'all go grab that Tagovailoa Hill collection because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, this is pretty fire. The black is nice, but that white one, that hits. I ain't on front. That white one hits to me. Any Waddle shirts coming soon. Coming soon. We're gonna have player-specific stuff coming real soon. All right, so be ready for it. Let me see. Here's the t-shirt for it. All right, that's the black t-shirt. Here's the ash t-shirt and the white one. I'm gonna get that white hat and this white shirt. Yeah, hopefully it come in time because I gotta rock that to training camp. I gotta rock this to training camp. I hope it comes in time. I need to order it today because I'm gonna rock that to training camp. Anyway, man, enough of that. Again, y'all go check it out. But that's my honest assessment on this D-line situation, man. It's an issue. It's an issue. But we'll see what Chris Greer does. I'm about to end this stream because in about 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to crank up another live because we got to talk about this Jordan Love situation with implications with Tua. We got to talk about Jordan Love, which just came out today, and how that impacts Tua Tagovailoa. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I'll see y'all in just a little. Y'all hit that like button on your way out. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. And thank you for the love and support. And again, anybody want to donate to the channel, hit up the Cash app. All right. Appreciate it. All right. Alexander said the D-line is not that big of a deal. Then why were they that big of a deal at the end of the season when y'all complained about why we lost with the injuries on the D-line? Just curious. Maybe you got an explanation for that. I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace. I'm out.